sketch from your time on the show that you just absolutely loved that never made it on air but has stuck with you all these years?
There's a sketch. I never remember what got on, what didn't get on. But I did a sketch with the late Quincy Jones, who was fantastic, and it was a sketch called Afro Scott, and it was the African Scottish community putting on a late night TV show, and I was the Scottish who was born in Africa, and he was African who was born in Scotland, and how narrow that world would be. You know, it's like, do you find that when you're eating some food, but playing the bagpipes that hard, and it's like it was all like the thinnest slice, and he was so great in it. I loved Quincy Jones, and that's when I knew that I wanted him to be in Austin Powers, because he was so incredibly gracious and lovely and just an elegant man.
Yeah.
An American original.
You've had such an incredible career doing so many different things. I'm with Fault Magazine, so we always like to ask people.
And now you're going to find my faults.
How did you know?
You've done a lot. However, you don't skate very well. All right.
What's one fault that makes you human?
Oh, true. Okay, fault.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm also
I see it in my kids now. I spent a lot of my life as a non-discriminatory empath. I would take on, good news is my parents fought in World War II. They never talked about fighting the Germans or the Italians or anybody. They talked about fighting the fascists. And the idea of taking on bullies was a big thing in our house. And there are fights that I've taken on of injustice where I could be of no help. And so as valiant as it is sometimes, if it's not your monkey, it's not your circus, you know?
Yeah, I love that. Thank you.
Okay.
Similar to her question, is there a character that you created but didn't play that in retrospect you wish you had actually acted?
The character I created but didn't play. No, everything I've ever come up with has found a way onto something.
You've got such a vast plethora of characters in your career. When you think back over all the characters and what fans often say to you most, what is that? But also, what do you wish they said if they aren't saying it?
Some guy's head's just popping up through the thing there. Hi. What character would I get a lot of? I get a lot of Dr. Evil. Get a lot of Wayne's World. I did a series on Netflix during the pandemic because I got a chance to work in England because I'm English. And I always like those kind of English shows that are like weird, like, oh God, what's the show? The Avengers and that kind of a show. And Netflix was like, okay, do it. And I did a character called Lord Lordington, who's the head of the Pentaveret, this secret organization. And I think it's my favorite character. And it's sort of everything. Growing up in an English household, there's a certain English wisdom that you're proud of, like that we broke the German codes, that time zones, figuring out latitude, all those kind of Englishy things. And this character embodied all of that. And yeah, that's my favorite character that I wish people would go, hey, Lord Lordington.
Thank you.
And Mike, I gotta ask,
Yeah.
Shrek 5, 2026, what can we tease for fans?
I can't tease anything.
Nothing.
No.
You can't share anything.
No, I can neither confirm nor deny the existence or non-existence of any element that I should or should not say.
Got it. Message received.
I've never used that answer before, by the way.
Well, I'm loving it. You're telling me all I need to know.
Yeah.
Is Austin Powers ever going to come back?
Again, it's I would be surprised if it didn't.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
this
And
is
on that note,
yes.
I'm going to pull up for the
Very